Hi there, this is Kassie, and these are the weekly tarot horoscopes for the week of April the 15th to April 21st. If you are new to my channel and you like the way I interpret the cards, you can subscribe so that you don't miss anything new that comes up. Every week you can find the predictions for all signs for each week. Every day you can find the card of the day and seasonal videos and more. If you want to have a private session with me, you can always find me on my website www.kassikai.com, where you will get 3 free minutes with your subscription to use in your first session and extra 3 minutes every month. Make sure you have your questions ready, your first name and your date of birth ready, so that we don't waste time asking questions and make the most of those 3 free minutes. You will also find free content on my website, especially if you are learning the cards. You can find articles about 2-card combinations. You can find your birth card also with a description of your strengths, your weaknesses, and generally the energies around the date of your birth. And if you want to check out last week's predictions, you can find them on the right-hand corner of this video. But let's see what the future holds for next week. For Aries, we had the Ace of Cups and now it's the Six of Pentacles. Last week was probably a week of new beginnings for you, of deep connections. Don't forget that the Ace of Cups is a love card. So for some of you, there was emotional renewal, there was a possibility of love, friendship. Maybe you got the chance to experience emotional fulfillment, joy. The Ace of Cups was the start of a significant experience, romantic or emotional, such as meeting someone who deeply impacts your feelings or experiencing a moment of clarity that changes your understanding of your own needs and your own desires. The upcoming week is marked by themes of generosity, sharing, financial or emotional support. The Six of Pentacles shows you will give or receive help, and the balance of give and take in your relationship will come into focus. The Six of Pentacles often indicates events where you might find yourself either on the giving or the receiving end, emphasizing the importance of kindness. It can manifest as receiving assistance in times of need or offering help to others, or it could be situations that call for generosity and charitable actions. In your career, you will experience more balance. Balance will play a critical role this week. You will engage in activities that involve financial transactions, negotiations, or the distribution of resources. This week could bring opportunities to demonstrate your ability to manage resources wisely or to participate in projects that require a fair distribution of tasks or rewards. If you want to know how someone feels, their feelings will get more stable this week and they will be more responsive, open to helping you, open to supporting you. Building on the emotional openings initiated by the Ace of Cups, you will be able to, this week may involve acts of kindness, support that will strengthen your bond. Whether it's through helping your partner or the person you're interested in, or receiving emotional support, the importance of balance and generosity in love is highlighted this week. Important events between May the 1st and May the 10th will be particularly significant this year, while Monday and Friday seem to be the strong days of this week. For Taurus, we had the Tower and now the Knight of Wands. Last week was a time of significant change, maybe sudden change, or the breaking down of a long-standing structure or belief. In your life, there might have been challenges, possibly unexpected events, revelations that dramatically altered your perspective or your circumstances. The Tower is a bit disruptive usually, but it's also cathartic. And what was once deemed secure is suddenly upended, forcing a confrontation with some difficult truths and necessitating a rebuild from the ground up. The upcoming week is marked by a surge of dynamic energy, enthusiasm, and also the pursuit of new things. The Knight of Wands is active and bold and often associated with surprises and swift changes. This card suggests that the fire sign or a fire ascendant person may play a significant role in how events unfold this week, or they will bring a sense of urgency and passion to your interactions. The Knight of Wands is all about movement and progress and shows a week when your normal routines are likely to be disrupted by developments that call for quick, decisive action. In your career, often after the foundational shakeup brought by the Tower for some of you, the Knight of Wands shows a week of rapid progress and new initiatives. The coming weeks may involve taking bold steps or starting new projects that demand a pioneering spirit. The presence of a dynamic individual, likely a fire sign like I said, could catalyze these changes, pushing you towards paths that are both challenging and exciting. In terms of romantic feelings, if you're wondering how someone feels, they feel strong attraction and strong sexual desire. Following the transformative events of the Tower, this card suggests an invigorating turn in your relationships where passion and adventure come to the forefront. The person you're interested in may make a bold move this week or do something that you don't expect, and will bring an exciting but unpredictable dynamic to your relationship, and that could spark both attraction but occasional clashes due to impulsive moves or impulsive decisions. For Gemini, we had the Emperor and now the Two of Wands. The Emperor shows a time of authority, structure, and control. So last week, leadership, discipline, and order were paramount. Stability, rule setting played a crucial role in your life, perhaps urging you to establish clear boundaries or to take charge of a situation that required a firm hand, so to speak. This card often suggests the influence of a very strong presence, a strong figure who exerts control, or a situation where your own authority is tested in some way. The upcoming week will require foresight, decision-making, and the contemplation of future paths, future alternatives or options. The Two of Wands embodies the initial stages of planning and exploration after establishing a solid foundation indicated by the Emperor. So this week you will be considering your next steps and your eye will be on the future, on long-term goals. However, this card also suggests a moment of hesitation as you face important decisions about which direction to take, and you will be weighing your options. In your career, after establishing control and setting a structured approach with the Emperor, the Two of Wands introduces a week of strategic planning. The coming week may involve deciding on new projects or directions that align with your long-term ambitions. This card encourages you to look beyond the immediate and to set goals that challenge you to grow. If you want to know how someone feels, the Two of Wands shows that there is a mixture of attraction and hesitation, probably due to a decision that needs to be made. While there is a clear interest and draw towards you, they may be contemplating the future of the relationship, considering how best to move forward. This week of decision-making might involve weighing the pros and cons of a commitment or determining the direction of a relationship. Whether it's making a crucial decision that affects your personal or professional life or taking the first steps towards a new venture, Tuesday stands out as a key moment for setting intentions that reflect your aspirations and plans. For Cancer, we had the Star and now it's the Fool. Last week you must have found peace and a renewed sense of purpose after a period of turmoil. The star represents a moment of clarity, rejuvenation, it offers guidance, and generally the promise of a brighter future. It encouraged you to trust in the universe and to open your heart to healing energies, and showed the time when dreams and wishes were aligned with your deepest truths. Now the Fool shows a week of adventure, new beginnings, and the willingness to take a leap of faith. The Fool embodies the spirit of enthusiasm for the unknown, and there will be a fresh start or a bold step into a new phase of your life. In your career, the Fool introduces a period of exploration and also risk-taking. This could involve starting a new project, even changing your job, or stepping into an entirely new field. This week you will pursue your passions without fear, ready to learn, to grow from the experiences that come your way, even if they require stepping out of your comfort zone. If you want to know how someone feels, they feel very enthusiastic, but their approach might be a little naive due to immaturity or because they are not ready to settle down. However, there's a freshness and a joy that comes with this card, and that's encouraging you to enjoy the moment and the thrill of a new emotional experience. But like I said, be mindful of the unpredictability and lack of depth that might accompany this initial excitement, as relationships that begin under the Fool's influence can be both exciting but unstable. Monday and Tuesday are highlighted as particularly significant. These days will bring opportunities to make new beginnings, new choices that reflect your desire for adventure and growth. So whether it's making a significant change in your personal life, starting a new relationship, or launching a new career endeavor, the start of the week offers a potent window for taking the first steps towards an exciting, albeit uncertain future. An Aquarius individual might play a significant role during this week. For Leo, we had the Seven of Wands and now it's the Justice. Last week you were called upon to protect your achievements, your beliefs, or your decisions against opposition or challenges. The Seven of Wands represents a moment of determination, courage, a need to assert yourself, to maintain your position despite external pressures or competition. So it was probably a week of testing your resolve, highlighting the importance of perseverance and confidence in your own values. Now, the upcoming period is a shift towards fairness, balance, rational decision-making. In your career, after a period of defending your stance with the Seven of Wands, the Justice introduces a more deliberate phase in your career, where ethical considerations and fairness play crucial roles. So you might find yourself involved in negotiations, in legal matters, in decision-making that demand impartiality and adherence to principles. If you felt that you were treated unfairly, this week that's changing and you will experience a more balanced energy in your career. If you want to know how someone feels, it appears that rationality is dominating their feelings. This might manifest as a need to evaluate your relationship with a clear and objective mind, possibly leading to decisions that prioritize fairness and truth over emotional desires. If conflicts or decisions arise this week, the Justice calls for an honest assessment where both of you are treated with respect and consideration. Monday and Tuesday seem to be the significant days for this week. These days you will resolve disputes, make critical decisions, or deal with complex emotional or legal situations. A Libra individual, sign or ascendant, may play a significant role this week, potentially influencing the decisions or interactions you make. Their presence might bring the qualities of the Justice, offering guidance or serving as a catalyst for the fair and balanced approach required during this week. For Virgo, we had the Two of Cups and now it's the Six of Cups. Last week, partnerships were formed or strengthened, and that was characterized by shared feelings, cooperation, and emotional reciprocity. Now, the Two of Cups represents a moment of unity and emotional alignment where relationships are nurtured and commitments are made with sincerity and affection. So it was probably a week that showed the joy and fulfillment that come from true emotional and spiritual connections. The Six of Cups will bring nostalgia, fond memories, and perhaps a longing for the past. In your career, while the focus with the Two of Cups may have been on building cooperative partnerships, the Six of Cups can bring a sense of familiarity and ease into your professional interactions. You might find yourself thinking about past successes or re-engaging with colleagues from previous projects. You will draw on past experiences and lessons to enhance your current work environment, so don't hesitate to use lessons of the past. In the realm of romantic feelings, if you're wondering how someone feels about you, this person may be considering reconnecting with you, as this card often represents rekindling old friendships or romantic ties. Ties that evoke feelings of comfort and familiarity that come from shared histories and deep bonds. So you may see an old flame or a long-lost friend reaching out to reconnect. This card suggests that their feelings are driven by a sense of nostalgia and a desire to re-experience the joy and comfort once shared. Saturday and Sunday are highlighted as particularly significant days for you, and these days will bring opportunities for emotional reconnections or the revival of the past in some way. Whether it's through a chance encounter, a message from someone from your past, or a deliberate attempt to rekindle an old bond, the weekend offers the chance to explore those nostalgic interactions. For Libra, we had the Page of Cups and now the King of Pentacles. Last week, there was a new beginning in love, most likely, or a creative endeavor. This card indicates a phase where you are open to exploring your emotional depths, and you possibly received messages or invitations that made you feel really good. The Page of Cups represents a moment of vulnerability, openness, where you're receptive to your emotions and the emotional expression of others. The King of Pentacles shows a week of stability, reliability, and the maturation of feelings. The King of Pentacles is a figure who embodies success, dependability, and a pragmatic approach to life's material and emotional aspects. Also, they can be an earth sign or an earth ascendant. In your career, after the imaginative and perhaps somewhat whimsical phase represented by the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles brings a more structured and pragmatic energy to your career. This transition may see you taking on responsibilities, obligations, and the coming weeks are excellent for consolidating your financial position or for enhancing your professional reputation or to lead projects with a steady hand. You will have a practical approach, diligence, and a methodical attitude that will promise success. If you want to know how someone feels, their feelings are now more stable and more serious. The emotional exploration initiated by the Page of Cups now seeks a firm foundation where trust, reliability, and mutual respect are key. The Knight of Pentacles indicates that feelings are maturing, becoming more grounded, less transient, less unstable, which is conducive to long-term commitments and shared goals. So the coming 2 weeks are ideal for reinforcing the bond of your relationship, ensuring that the connection is not just emotionally fulfilling, but also practically supportive. Saturday and Sunday are shown as particularly significant days, and you will be taking concrete steps to secure your emotional or financial future. Or you will simply enjoy the comfort of a stable and loving relationship. The weekend offers a potent opportunity to ground your feelings and celebrate the maturity and security that you have built. An earth sign or ascendant individual will likely play a crucial role during this week, potentially embodying the qualities of the King of Pentacles. For Scorpio, we had the Two of Wands and now it's the Chariot. Last week was a time of planning, decision-making, looking towards the future. You were considering your next steps, evaluating potential paths, setting goals that extend beyond your current situation. The Two of Wands is foresight, preparation, so maybe you were standing on the threshold of new undertakings. This week will be characterized by determination, a desire to get control of situations, and a strong drive to overcome obstacles. In your career, after the strategic planning indicated by the Two of Wands, the Chariot shows dynamic progress and assertive action. You will find yourself taking charge of projects, leading initiatives, or pushing forward with a clear goal in mind. The energy of the Chariot encourages you to harness your determination and to effectively manage resources and time to achieve professional success. If you want to know how someone feels, the Chariot shows that they may be a bit guarded, possibly as a response to the challenges they face in their life at this stage or the goals that they are determined to achieve. This will be a week where emotions are influenced by a need for control or a defensive stance. This could be due to a desire to protect oneself from emotional vulnerability or as a reaction to the challenges within the relationship. Sunday seems to be the strong day of this week. It will emphasize the need for control, for determination, but also for overcoming challenges. So you will be making decisive moves in your personal or professional life or handling complex situations with confidence. In any case, Saturday offers a key opportunity to demonstrate your leadership and your resolve. A Cancer individual might play a significant role during this week, possibly influencing your emotional state or being involved in the challenges you face. For Sagittarius, we had the Justice and now it's the Two of Pentacles. Last week, you were weighing your options, ensuring that your actions and decisions were grounded in honesty and integrity. The Justice emphasizes the importance of ethical considerations or legal considerations and suggests a period where you may have felt the need to resolve disputes or to make choices that have significant long-term implications. The Two of Pentacles shows there will be a fluctuation in your resources or emotions. You will be juggling multiple responsibilities or financial matters, and there might be some ups and downs, particularly in how you feel about certain aspects of your life. In your career, after the structured and principled phase represented by the Justice, the Two of Pentacles introduces a week of dynamic multitasking. You will be dealing with varied job responsibilities or financial management issues that require you to be flexible and resourceful. The coming weeks are crucial for finding effective ways to balance your workload or your financial obligations, and you will be making strategic planning to ensure stability despite the fluctuating nature of your tasks and your income. If you want to know how someone feels, they may be experiencing instability where emotions oscillate and there's a need to maintain balance amidst changing circumstances. So their feelings might ebb and flow, reflecting the challenges of balancing relationship dynamics with other life pressures. Tuesday and Thursday are the significant days for this week. These days may bring into focus the themes of the Two of Pentacles, which are the need to manage your time and your emotions effectively, or to adjust how you handle your professional and personal commitments, or to navigate through emotional highs and lows. So the middle of the week offers a key opportunity to practice balancing your responsibilities and your feelings. A Capricorn individual might play a significant role during this week. For Capricorn, we had the Eight of Pentacles and now the Hanged Man. Last week, you were probably deeply focused on honing your skills, improving your craft, and dedicating yourself to quality and precision. The Eight of Pentacles emphasizes the importance of perseverance and hard work, so there must have been a week of productivity where you were committed to achieving excellence through consistent effort and learning. The upcoming week brings introspection, surrender, and seeing things from a new perspective. In your career, the Hanged Man shows a phase where progress might seem to slow down, and you will be reflecting on your career path, considering whether your current direction aligns with what you really want from your career. This could be a time for reevaluating your commitments, possibly questioning the methods or purposes behind your work, and seeking greater meaning or alignment in your professional life. If you want to know how someone feels, the Hanged Man suggests a time when emotions are in flux, potentially reflecting a state of instability or reevaluation. There might be a pause or some distance, indicating that someone's feelings may have changed as they consider their current emotional state. If feelings have become unstable or are undergoing a transformation, the Hanged Man suggests taking time to understand these shifts. Then that can lead to a new understanding of what you need and want in a relationship. Allow emotional processes to unfold naturally without forcing action, and then see what happens. Saturday and Sunday are shown as particularly significant for you, Sagittarius. There might be a deliberate slowing down of activities, or you may be engaging in meditation or simply taking some time to reflect. A Pisces individual might play a significant role during this week. Their influence may encourage you to embrace a more reflective approach to help guide you through the emotional shifts that are taking place, and offering insights that help stabilize the changing moods or feelings you are experiencing. For Aquarius, we had the Queen of Swords, and now it's the World. Last week, you relied on your intellect and your ability to see through situations with precision and honesty. Your thinking was clear, your expression articulate, and maybe you decided to maintain some emotional boundaries. The World this week will give you a sense of completion, achievement, and there might be a culmination of a significant phase, project, or cycle. In your career, after the focused and decisive energy of the Queen of Swords, the World shows the successful conclusion of a project, or the attainment of a long-term goal, or recognition that spans across different areas of your personal life. You will be thinking and possibly appreciating the journey that has brought you to this point, and you will be preparing for the next cycle of growth and opportunities. Some of you will have dealings with foreign countries, or you will expand beyond your immediate borders. In terms of feelings, the World suggests that someone's emotions are growing, but are also somewhat scattered, reflecting the all-encompassing nature of this card. It seems that you have reached an important milestone in this relationship. However, the emotions involved might feel spread out as you try to balance the joy of reaching that significant milestone with the complexity of integrating this experience into your daily life. It's time for reflection on what has been achieved and for considering how the lessons learned can be applied to future relationships. Sunday is the strong day of this week, and this day may bring attention to feelings of completion, connection, and the global perspective that this card represents. Some of you may plan a trip, or someone special may come visit you on Sunday. Connections with people who live abroad will be strengthened. For Pisces, we had the Hanged Man, and now it's the Ten of Wands. Last week must have been slow and introspective. Maybe you were reconsidering your current situation from a different angle. The Hanged Man emphasizes the importance of letting go of traditional viewpoints. It shows a time of suspended action. For many of you, last week was a time of contemplation, maybe even sacrifice, where you had to hold progress and activity temporarily. The upcoming week seems that will make you feel overwhelmed or burdened in some way, particularly with responsibilities or unresolved issues. The Ten of Wands suggests a week where the weight of your commitments, feelings, or past decisions feels particularly heavy, making it challenging to move forward. In your career, after a period of reflection or stagnation with the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands shows a phase when you will feel overburdened by too many responsibilities or professional commitments. You might find yourself at a point where the workload is unsustainable, and that means you need to carefully consider your capacity and the need to perhaps lighten the load or ask for assistance or even to recognize your limits. If you want to know how someone feels, it shows that they feel weighted down by unresolved issues within the relationship or responsibilities they have in other areas of their life. It's important during this week to communicate your feelings and seek support, as carrying too much on your own can lead to exhaustion and resentment. Saturday is the strong day of this week. You could be taking steps to manage your emotional load, to reassess your commitments, or to seek help. Saturday offers a critical opportunity to make necessary adjustments that can alleviate the pressure and improve your overall well-being. A Sagittarius individual, a sun or ascendant, might play a significant role during this time, either contributing to the sense of burden or offering insights in how to manage your responsibilities more effectively. Their presence could push you to explore new ways of handling your obligations or to reconsider broader perspectives that help you lighten your emotional or physical load. So these were the weekly tarot horoscopes for the week of April 15 to April the 21st. I hope you enjoyed them, and I will see you again next week. Have a great week.